May 25th, 2005, at Olympic Stadium in Istanbul. It's a Stevie G-led Liverpool versus the Paolo Maldini, Crespo, and Kaká-led AC Milan. After a decade of disappointing time and losses for Liverpool, being in the Europa League, finishing bottom in the league and the Premier League, it's back to the top Liverpool, back in the UEFA Champions League final against AC Milan. Now, the problem is they're playing one of the best teams in the world, one of the best midfielders and strikers in the world against AC Milan. And right within the first minute of it, off of a volley by Paolo Maldini, they score 1-0. As the half keeps going on, the striker Crespo gets 2 more goals before halftime, making it 3-0 for Milan before half. Liverpool looks defeated, but as they come back out for halftime, they come out in a 6-minute outstanding period and score 3 goals. After that, they try their best to get the score before the end of it, but it goes into a penalty shootout where Liverpool are up 3-2, and Andriy Shevchenko for AC Milan steps up to tie it up to continue the penalty shootout. He steps up, takes his breath, comes up, runs, shoots it, and he misses as Jerzy Dudek for Liverpool saves it, and Liverpool wins their first UEFA Champions League since 1985. I'm a big fan of Liverpool. I've been a fan since I was about 5 years old. I've watched them win, lose, heartbreaking moments, and everything. I think you should listen to this because it's very important parts of history in football, and maybe you'll like it. Liverpool are one of the most decorated teams of all time because of their many outstanding trophies they've won, their great players, and their memorable moments in football history. First, let's talk about their trophies. They got them to where they're at. Liverpool have won a total of 50 major trophies, ranging from UEFA Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues, EFL Cups, and FA Cups. They've won 6 Champions Leagues, ranging from 2019, where they beat Tottenham 1-0, AC Milan comeback in 2005, 1984, 1981, and back-to-back in 78 and 77. They've won 18 England First Division leagues before they were changed into Premier League in 1992. And they won their first Premier League back in 2019. They dominated the 1900s, winning 18 total titles, and 11 from the 70s to the start of the 90s. They won 4 straight from 1975-76 season to the 79-1980 season. They won 1 Club World Cup, 8 FA Cups, 9 EFL Cups, which is a Premier League record in England, and 4 UEFA Super Cups. But without any of the great players that they have had, they would have not been able to win any of these trophies. And that brings me to my next point, some of the greatest players for Liverpool. One of the first greatest players is Ian Rush, which was a striker, who is widely regarded as one of the best strikers of all time. He won 17 trophies with the club, which is 2 Champions Leagues, 5 English First Division Championships, 3 FA Cups, 5 Carabao Cups, 4 Super Cups. He also won 1 Golden Boot in the 1983-84 season. He was a big part of the 1980s and the 70s runs for Liverpool that got them their Champions Leagues and their England Division titles. The next one is Steven Gerrard, which is widely considered one of the best midfielders of all time, as he won 2 FA Cups, 3 EFL Cups, 1 Champions League, 1 UEFA Cup, and 1 Community Shield with Liverpool. The best player era in 2005 is what he won, and he also won a Football Player of the Year in 2009. The next one we have is Kenny Dalglish. Kenny Dalglish won 6 English First Division Cups with Liverpool, 1 FA Cup, 4 EFL Cups, 5 Community Shields for charity, 3 Champions Leagues, and a Euro Super Cup. He was also named the Football Player of the Year in 1979 and 1983. He now has a stand in Anfield, which is Liverpool's home stadium, called the Kenny Dalglish Stand. Now, some of these players have created some of the best moments in history for Liverpool, which brings me to my next point, which is some of their most memorable moments. In the 2019 UEFA Champions League final, in the first game, Liverpool were down on aggregate 3-0 to FC Barcelona and the Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez. At Anfield, at home, they scored 4 straight goals to defeat FC Barcelona 4-3 in aggregate and send them to the Champions League final, where they defeated Tottenham Hotspur. Another huge moment for them was 2016, before they got back into the Champions League and the Europa League semifinal against Dortmund. Dortmund scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game, as it was tied 1-1 aggregate before that. And then Divock Origi for Liverpool scored, making it 2-1, before Marcos Royce made it 3-1 before halftime. Liverpool came back out after halftime and scored 3 straight second-half goals, making it a 4-3 win for Liverpool and sending them to the Europa League final. The next big moment is when they defeated their biggest rivalry of all time, Man United, 7-0 last year at Anfield. As they would, they destroyed them in every asset of the game, having over 60% completion percentage in their passing, winning about every single ball in the midfield, and scoring about 7 goals out of maybe the 30 that they shot. They destroyed them in every part of the game, and it was one of the most memorable wins for Liverpool against Manchester United. With all this put together, I think that Liverpool is one of the best teams of all time, and they have many decorated moments for it. They got the trophies, they have the players, they have the moments of all time in FIFA and in football as a World Cup is too. I think that this was good for you to learn about because Liverpool is one of the best teams of all time, and thank you for watching and have a great day.